Hello, hello. It is November 15th. BOGOs were announced this morning. So thank you for joining our call live or on the recording. We thought BOGOs were going to be next week and they surprised us. They are today or tonight, I should say. And so Ray jammed today. I'm going to big shout out to her because she got our slides together while we all were working or doing everything else in our lives because we weren't prepared. So thank you, Ray, for doing that. I literally had back-to-back things happening at work today. It was insane. So big mahalo to you. And they're beautiful. Okay, so like we were saying, BOGO's announced. We woke up to the, this email. I'm like waking up still. I'm like, what's going on? But right away, they told us BOGO box is dropping tonight, as well as the first BOGO. And luckily, they're doing the BOGO box again, which we know is the very best deal for anyone to get their BOGOs because you get to save on shipping. You don't have to remember every single day what to order. And it's just so much easier that way. So you may have already seen this, but we've got a whole bunch of goodies in here. The 5 official oils that come with this BOGO box are, we have the Rose Touch, the Turmeric Dual chamber capsules, copaiba, we've got lavender, we've got On Guard, and then that beautiful, I already said it, Rose Touch. So we've got those 5 oils there. And then if you get the BOGO box, you also get an adaptive touch, which is a nice freebie. I think last time we got the rosemary. So this time, if you get the box, exclusive to the box, you get that adaptive touch. And it's a $197 price point with 182 PV. So altogether, you're saving $191, which is a huge, huge savings. Super exciting. All right, so the first thing we wanted to make sure is everyone just knows the basics about ordering BOGOs, because you need to know this in and out because your customers are going to ask you and you need to be able to answer them quickly and confidently so that they're rest assured and they get all the points that they deserve. So with your customers, we always want them to order their BOGOs, either the whole box or the single day on LRP. They can just go to their cart, go edit, and then they can put in their whatever they're buying for the day and press process now. Super important. If they don't proceed to check out or process now, and they think it's going to be saved for later, they're going to be very sad because it will disappear from their cart after the BOGO day is up. Just like it says there, you can't save your cart because it will disappear. I did read if you add the BOGO box to your LRP and you forget to take it out, they're going to replace it, I think, with the Aroma Touch kit, just because it's a similar price point. So just make sure after your BOGO box has processed, you go in and edit it for the next month as well. All right. And then a great thing to remember is remember to order at least 50 PV so you can earn your percentage back. So if you're doing just a single BOGO, maybe you just get 2 to get, or maybe 3 to get to 50 so that you can get your points. And then doing LRP orders gets your shipping refunded between the 15th and 20th of the following month. All right, so yeah, every time you get your LRP going, you get your free shipping back, which is credited next month. And then we need to go by Mountain Standard Time, kind of just be aware because Utah is where they have everything timed by. So I checked this morning, it's 3 hours ahead of us. I thought it was 4, I was wrong. So right now in Utah, it would be 8 p.m. You can double check that, Ray, I see you moving. So yeah, pay attention to time, which means every single day you can check the time and know when it's live. And we have the benefit of being in Hawaii and we are still awake at 9 p.m. when things go live. So we can grab them first. Don't delay. El Gato says, don't delay. Ray's got her cat with her. I have my dog. We're all excited. Okay, sorry, I'm a little off today. pay attention to the max quantities and try to take advantage of as many BOGOs as you can. I believe the max quantity is actually only 3. I just read it. Yeah, Ray's confirming it is only 3. So you can buy 3 BOGO boxes or 3 of your single BOGOs each day. So if you want more or you're ordering for someone more, be strategic. Think about which orders or accounts you can do your extra orders on, especially where you need them. And of course, remember to breathe. I need to remember that. Me too. I'm very excited and I have a lot to do still. The best thing, I love that they do this every time, is lately at least, that this BOGO box, you can enroll someone with it and they're waiving the membership fee. So membership is free. Do not have to pay that $35 fee. And they still also get that free adaptive touch with the whole box. And you're probably thinking, wait, isn't there another freebie? And yes, there is another freebie because we have this Silver Club code. Both the Vielas and Kehao from Kanan's team are still in Silver Club. I think it's the last month. And so we can use their code when we're enrolling someone new, and that person will get the Breathe Touch. Remember, if you do use their code, please forward your enrollment email to them so they can add that person's name to a class. And they'll be in touch about that. But definitely try to be fair too. Let's say you had 2 enrollments, maybe do one for the Vielas, one for Kehao, just so we can be supportive of everyone. And I know they're stoked that they could share their codes with everybody. It's a great opportunity. This is an awesome image too. If you want this image, Ray can send it to you or I can send it to you, but it's a great one for new potential customers because they get to see exactly what they're going to get and what's free, and then also the benefits of membership there on the bottom with their 12 months of wholesale pricing, monthly deals, support and education from you, which is important to emphasize that. Yes, Ray?
Hey, Kate.
Yeah.
The savings from the other image said, I don't know, what was it? 191 was something else, right? But so if you add the membership fee and the Breathe Touch, then the savings becomes like $50, $55 more. A Breathe Touch is $20.
Nice.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's great to emphasize, especially certain people will latch onto that savings number. So definitely include that in your communication. Yes, I'm definitely going to use that image too for my new potential people. All right. Thinking about new enrollments, there's other options. They could enroll with that BOGO box, which of course, I think a lot of us are going to be offering first because it's the best deal. However, they might be hesitant and think, oh, that's a lot of oils. I don't know how to use them all. Or they have their eye on something else. So other options are they pay the $35 membership fee and they can pick and choose the oils that they want on top of the BOGO of the day. So let's say on Monday or Tuesday, I should say, Tuesday, they want the lavender because they wanted lavender anyway. They can get the lavender and arbor vitae, and then they can add on to get whatever else they want. And of course, you would know what their needs are because you've asked them already, and then you would recommend certain products to match whatever you know their family or themselves would use and benefit from. That is one, if you do it that way, you want to make sure you help them get to 100 because we know that's the magic number for them to get the free Breathe Touch. That's also something to mention. Or they could get the BOGO of the day and add on another enrollment kit. So let's say they already were looking at the Home Essentials kit. They could get the lavender BOGO and the Home Essentials kit. And the best thing right now is we've got these kits that are 20% off. So they could add the BOGO to any of these kits here. We have a home essentials, my favorite still of all time. It's only like $199.20, so $200, which is a steal. Add on a BOGO to that. They're set with their diffuser, or we've got our health. My brain is like, what is that? These kits don't have all their names, but the Cura kit is that new one that's kind of like the medicine cabinet, and then the natural solutions on the top, and then the healthy habits kit is also 20% off. So if you've already been talking to someone about one of these, then just keep going that road, or let them know it's an option, because I know we want to make sure they're getting exactly what they need. Okay. So before we jump into strategies, because I'm sure you're already thinking about some strategies, you want to make sure you have a goal. If you don't know your goal, it's hard to strategize. So first and foremost, start to think about what rank are you hoping to accomplish this month. I know with my leaders that we did this at the beginning of the month. I know their rank goals. I know what their power of 3 goals are. And if you know these goals, then it's really easy then to strategize on where you're going to put new customers, where you're going to put your extra orders on, and so forth. So if you haven't figured this out, take a look at both of the power of 3 choices there. You know the 3. You're going for your 50, 250, 1500. Have that in your mind. Use your power of 3 worksheet. Extra orders are going to help you fill in those pukas that you need and that volume you need. And then thinking about your rank goal, it's really fun to do this, and I like math, so that's why I say fun. You can look at your goal. Let's say your goal is elite, and you can do the math and figure out how many BOGO boxes you would need to sell to get there. So let's say if my organization is going to be elite this month, not counting already pending orders, so only the orders that have gone through so far, how many BOGO boxes would you need to sell would be you and your team. So let's say I was at 2,000 right now. Then I know I'm missing 1,000. So I'm just going to calculate how many BOGO boxes that is. But not only that is I need to figure out how many BOGO boxes on each leg. So let's say one leg's missing 400 PV, one is missing 200, one's missing 400. And then I would just calculate, that looks like 2 BOGO boxes on leg 1. I need 2 BOGO boxes on leg 3, and maybe just 1 on leg 2. So think about that math, because once you see exactly how many are needed, then you can really move forward with how you're going to fill in those pukas as you start to contact the people that you know are going to benefit from all these deals. All right. So now is our time to just share some strategies. I know I see Ray wants to jump in. Go ahead, Ray.
I was going to say, let's stop for questions. You guys have any questions so far? That was a lot of information. Any questions on planning for how you're going to add 2 different legs and strategize? Any questions on the rules of the BOGOs, or on how to enroll? Okay, just hop in if you have questions throughout then.
All right, Jess, she just asked if we had a BOGO planner worksheet. We do not, but you can use your old-fashioned notebook and jot it out for yourself on the numbers for sure. Any other questions?
Or use your power of 3. Or there is an elite worksheet.
Sorry about that.
So there's also that that worksheet that helps you plan to get to elite as well. So if you need any of those, then put it in the chat, and then we'll take a note of it and make sure somebody sends it to you.
Perfect. Thank you. So yes, this is our time. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's share some strategy ideas for BOGO week. I am actually going to have anyone jump in and share maybe some strategies they're already thinking about, or maybe you already started using today.
Okay, I'll share
Yay!
because I had a customer. So first of all, if you're not on the WhatsApp group thread, get on that group thread because we're putting out a lot of information through there. And so one of the things is today, Liza put out a sample text that you can send out to your people. So what I did was I sent out that text and with the image. And then I let my builders know, okay, go and forward it to your people because I'm not forwarding it to people that I didn't enroll. Anyway, what was interesting is a couple of people came back at me and said, hey, I already used this, and this. Do you think it's worth me getting this BOGO box? So it started a dialogue. So that made me think, I'm going to go through my list and my Power of 3 list where I'm going to strategize and see who uses turmeric, who uses copaiba, you know, because there's a lot of people that use turmeric, copaiba, On Guard regularly. There's not too many people who buy rose every month, but there are a lot of people who buy those 3 regularly and lavender. So kind of personalizing it to some people is going to be my next step.
Awesome, Ray. It's a great idea. Any other ideas? Okay, I'm going to share then. Enrollment obviously is a big deal with this BOGO box. And I think every time we have BOGOs, because it gets those who have been on the fence ready to jump over that fence and just dive in with their oils. So sometimes it takes just a little nudging. And when I say nudging, I mean an incentive. You know your people best too and what they would need. But immediately when I see a BOGO box filled with oils and no diffuser, then of course a diffuser is a great option to give as an incentive if they're going to order this BOGO box. That is an idea. If you have an extra one around, and or you could order one, or you could ask that person to order it and you pay them back for it. So then that PV is on the order with your enrollment, which is only a bonus because then you get the fast start on there. So incentive for enrollment could be a diffuser. It could be a wonderful Essential Life book that a bunch of you just bought some from me, or it could be your old Essential Life book that you're passing forward. I think education with the BOGO box is great, and so that would be an incredible option. And yes, Bernice is asking, if someone enrolls and wants a BOGO, can they only do it as long as supplies last? Yes, as long as supplies last, but if it's the daily BOGO, it's only for that 24 hours. And then the BOGO box, it does say available November 16th only, but they added that that's actually incorrect. It's while supplies last. 1 week it got sold out, I think quickly, and one time it was a couple times actually it's been available all week. So that's another thing to remember. So keep watching if it's still available. Yes, and then Zaisha said she ordered the Oil Magic books as incentives, and that's another great incentive to use when they are enrolling, or it could be a current customer, because the same thing goes with, let's say you have an inactive customer, or you have a current customer that is ordering like 5 PV a month. Obviously, they don't know enough about their oils and need more education. So offering a book or a diffuser is a great idea for them. Some of us, sometimes I'll do cash back, but only to a certain point, because we also want to make sure they're getting the value of our oils as well. And I know everyone can't do that. So there's a lot of options. I love the brie or the deep blue stick. That's another thing. If you have an extra one, you can offer that as well. I'm sorry, Selena,
Good one.
Sorry. Sometime in September, I text everyone and asked everyone if they wanted books, and some people said yes. So they were supposed to ship it out like a week ago, but I'll check on it and let you guys know.
Thanks, Aisha. That's funny. So
Yeah.
my Essential Life ones took forever to come in. So I'm not surprised that these are also taking forever.
Yeah.
But I still want, if whatever I ordered, I still want to.
I have the list somewhere, so I'll text whoever.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Another big one is to remember about your builders and insurers that are not on this call. Make sure they get the call. And if they don't, make sure they get this information somehow. If they're not going to listen to the whole thing, then give them a call. Make sure they know everything. Get them involved. If you have a goal to be silver or premier, they need to know because they're part of it. Get them excited. Give them an incentive. Say, hey, I'll give you my rose touch if you make your executive leg, or who knows? There's so many ways that you can get your team excited. And the only way you're going to do that is if you reach out to them. So follow up with people and do it authentically. If you've been creating those relationships all along, this is going to be really easy to be like, hey, here's a great deal. This is how you can get it. I know you're going to benefit from it. All right. Let's see. Ray, did you want to add anything in?
That's okay. Well, I'm kind of still brainstorming, but I'm thinking of doing a drawing. It's just the collection of that I would need if I got to talk to my builders, because if everyone is in, I'll do a drawing for free diffusers and things like that. So, but that means each person then would tell me, you know, who ordered BOGO's name, and then that name would go into a drawing kind of thing. Kind of make it fun. I'm trying to think of ways to make it fun, because BOGO Week is a lot of work for all of us, right? But we want to make it fun for our customers.
I have an idea that I just popped into my head. I did a holiday party with some of my inactive customers that also work with my husband's office. And it was so much fun because we had a nice little lunch, and then we learned about different products that might support them, as well as look at some holiday fun things too. And we tried those chocolates. Oh my gosh, have you tried those? Those little dark chocolates? Really, really good. And it was just fun. So I was just thinking it would be great to have a BOGO party, like even before we like buy the BOGOs, right? So instead of having a BOGO after party, we have a pre-party for the BOGOs, and we can talk about the BOGOs, all of these, the ones that we know I have. So it would be fun to just try them out. And I also learned that we can write it all off for our taxes too. So you can write off the whole lunch. You can write off all the cost of all of these things. And then for gifts, they have to be under $25 to write them off as expenses. So it's kind of nice to know for your incentives too. If you have a $25 limit for each gift, then that's a right, expense for your business too. So kind of win-win situation for everybody.
I love that. Let's have a pre-party. If you can get customers to your house or meet them for coffee or whatever it is, bring these oils around, keep them in your purse. You never know who you might run into also. So great idea. And Jess, you reminded me, holiday products. Those are great to add on to anything, to an enrollment, to just regular order. So if people have been holding off on buying holiday products because they were waiting for BOGOs, let them know they're happening. So yeah, remind them of that, because some of the holiday products are starting to go quick and you want them to make sure they get what they need. But yeah, remember, enthusiasm is super important and keep it fun. If you do a giveaway and you're thinking of something and you want an idea, text me. I know Ray sounds like she's doing something for her team. If you want to try something for your team, I am happy to help you with an item to give away, because I definitely have things that I could gift forward. So keep it fun. I think the smaller your team, if you have a small team, it's actually a great opportunity to do that, because you can get those people excited. Then keep it going and get them the gift, talk to them about oils some more. It's just a win-win. All right, I'm going to go to the last slide, or last couple slides. If you haven't done this, which I'm going to be honest, I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it now. Text BOGO to this phone number to get daily notifications straight from doTERRA, which I think is awesome that they're doing this and offering this service. So it helps them get the daily information. Again, go ahead, maybe take a screenshot if you haven't, or get your phones out and do that now. Text BOGO to 386-457 and get that information. I would love to see the education they send out in either way. And lastly, a wonderful quote to end us off today. A star wants to see themselves rise to the top. A leader wants to see those around them become stars. I love it, by Simon Sinek. So I want to do this. All of our leaders on our team want to see you all become stars, and we want to support you along the way. So go get it, do your thing. BOGO week is always exciting. Make sure you're using your oils this week. You're going to need it to keep that energy up and to just be inspired. So thank you for coming on, and we'll share the recording so you can forward it to any of your sharers or builders who aren't here tonight. All right, everybody. Thank you.